we return. It's actually been a few days since I last played this. Not for any particular reason, but I did kind of want to get around to finishing this, even though playthrough's been going on for quite a while by this point.
I can just see them entire young all gathered around their TV screens watching the latest bias coverage and laughing at us. Locked up in our offices because we're mob lunatics.
On top of that, they're probably the ones running those super soldier drills in the first place.
Why can't the police just push all the rioters back so we can leave?
It doesn't work like that, Christian. There's something called civil order that needs to be maintained.
I just want to get home before the Pistons game.
Their character models kind of just slooped back. So yeah, when we last left off...
That we were breeding a bunch of augmented soldiers and training them? What do they think stopping us from going home and throwing a bunch of rocks is gonna do?
Good
I
point.
guess they went to the UN to see how mad they are, so the delegates will do something about it.
We're just workers anyway. Whether the footage is real or fabricated or not, the people who shot it are more powerful than they can even imagine. Think they care what the people think?
My dog must be starving.
And my dog's dead, so fuck you. Ooh.
Glad you're here, Mr. Jensen. Guess you didn't come in the front door, huh?
Yeah, that looks like it's fun.
So what do we do if they start storming the front doors?
Just push them back. But here's the thing. If one of them manages to get inside, it's a free-for-all. You hear that, Kozak?
No kicking in teeth unless absolutely necessary. Got it, sir.
Oh, I can actually hack this computer. I'm gonna do that. But yeah, when we last left off, Detroit was just a bundle of fun. Also, we stopped some guy from committing suicide like an asshole. And he confirmed for us that our scientists were still alive, but he couldn't exactly tell us where they were. But we do know that their GPL tracking thingies are still transmitting, so we're back here at the office to see if we can track them down and find out where they are. But first, I'm gonna ransack the office because I'm sure there's a whole bunch of new stuff since last we were here. Like some employees' money. I know the glare from the window behind me is probably like bothersome, but there's like I need to get like curtains or something to cover it up. We're still in like a transitory state with this room right now, and because of the holidays, and then like most of my family got like sick right after the holidays, there hasn't been a lot of activity going on. So just gonna have to deal with it for now. Hopefully it's not like... It's kind of fucking up with the webcam's, like, autofocus and, like, lighting filtering and shit like that. Oh, Pritchard's not here! We're so hacking his computer. Fuck you, Pritchard. It's all complicated shit. We're a better hacker than you, Pritchard. I'm a hacker. I'm a hacker system, Pritchard. I probably won't even need to use a worm virus thing. Ooh, yeah, fuck you, Pritchard. Ooh, got new passwords. Thank you for submitting your show concept and script treatment to Picus TV. We have duly reviewed your submission and regret to inform you that there is currently no interest in developing a program of such nature. In fact, Mr. Pritchard, this is your 5th remarkably similar show proposal in 12 months, it behooves me to be honest with you. Your prospects with Picus TV, it is very difficult for us to imagine how a 13-episode dramatic series built around the night-coding exploits of hacker extraordinaire, would appeal to our target demographic. Our viewers are looking for action, mystery, and suspense. They want a hero who's not afraid to get physical, rather than one who skulks in the shadows and ducks for cover behind intellicams. To be honest, the main character seems, to us, somewhat underhanded and obscure. A very popular character type is the policeman, or even better, the ex-cop who still upholds the law. This is the type of protagonist people can warm up to and cheer for. You should give this idea serious consideration. Sincerely, fuck you. Oh, Pritchard. No wonder you hate us so much. We're everything everyone wants, and you're a loser. Oh. No one would make a video game about Pritchard. But then, he sucks, so who cares? Hackney system. It's funny looking back and remembering that when we first were here, a level 3 hacking was just so impossible a thing to consider. We have evolved so much since then. This floor is cleared out. Let's work on these guys. Stealing my employee stuff. What the fuck they gonna do about it? Nothing. Taking your money. I've got so much money. What could I possibly spend it on?
Access denied.
What? What the hell happened? I had like... That was weird. I had like 2 seconds left and then suddenly it just went 0. I start using my nukes and worms because I have way too many of those. See in the upper right, I've got 23 stop worms and 24 nukes.
Access granted.
There we go. Okay, last office. Nothing. Okay, let's do a quick check-in in our own office. Hack into our computer. Our own computer. Because it's funny.
Access granted.
Oh, we got 500 experience for that. Office thefts. As if the riots weren't bad enough, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors about stuff being stolen. What happened to the family vibe? Ah, this bitch is probably behind it. Break into her office and steal her stuff to see if it's true. Hey, there's been some break-ins. Someone else has been breaking our stuff. Here's a code to someone's office so you can break in and prove it's them. Same thing. Minor security concern. Someone's breaking into people's offices. Go to people's offices and steal their stuff. Oh, you naive fools. That's what you get for hiring a kleptomaniac as your chief of security. Anyway, we gotta go talk to the boss about getting these tracking things going down. It seems really weird that even if the conspiracy hasn't taken out the GPLs, that they would still be transmitting. Like, you'd think they would have... Oh, shit. They would be able to jam the broadcast, you know? I mean, they're a conspiracy.
Sir?
Jamming technology
Just
exists.
step out for a moment, Mr. Jensen. But do come in.
Hey, it's this guy.
I've been hoping to meet you.
You know this
Mr.
guy.
Darrow. I'm surprised you even know who I am.
I don't think you know this guy.
David speaks very highly of you. He says that when it comes to detective work, you are like a dog with a bone. Have you found your scientist yet?
What else did David tell you?
Over the years, plenty. But today I'm here as a friend and fellow scientist. Things are getting quite turbulent out there, wouldn't you agree? So many people drunk on revolution. The United Nations being urged to intervene. And all because of the technology I created.
Yeah, this is the guy who created augmentation technology.
Way since then.
Haven't they? And now my old friend David.
Weird
wants
that
me
he
to lead
uses
us
a
to the
cane,
promised
considering
land.
he
He's
invented
asked me to
augmentation.
invite members
Huh.
of the UN to Panchaea to convince them we don't need.
And I explained what
regulation.
Panchaea was in an earlier video.
Your geoengineering project in the Arctic Ocean.
The installation couldn't have been built without the assistance of augmented workers. When it's finished, my little hole in the ocean is going to stop global warming. A lovely photo op, wouldn't you say?
If it works.
You mean, if it doesn't kill us all?
Adam? You're back. Can I speak to you outside?
What, you don't have
Get to the
control of your own
helipad, son.
office?
We're going back to Hengsha Island. Frank tracked down one of the GPLs.
Boom, that was quick.
Only one? Is it?
Sevchenko's. But Adam, had to call in a favor of the DOD to do it.
Meaning, the conspirators probably know I'm coming.
Corporate tension.
You're Adam Jensen, right? The security chief here?
Maybe.
Your men did a good job securing this building when the riot broke out.
Yeah, I think they've earned their Christmas bonus. Gossip Girl.
Access granted.
This is probably talking about the conspiracy. Say what you want about David, he doesn't want to get involved with the Illuminati. You can say that about him. Even though he's talking to Hugh Darrow, who, if Illuminati conspiracy does exist, that guy is probably one of the members. I mean, come on. He invented augmentation. And he's doing this Panchaea thing, and Picus TV talks very, very positively about him, even though Picus TV is owned by the Illuminati, and they're notoriously anti-augmentation in their news broadcasts. And this is the guy who invented augmentation. I'm just saying, he's probably involved. There's a lot of layers to this game. A lot of stuff that you really have to draw some implications with the, like, different documents you can pick up as collectibles. But we're gonna head back to China to try and simplify this complicated, intricate web we've weaved. But I get the feeling it's probably going to end badly, so let's save first, just in case.
Boss said we're heading back to Hengsha?
Pritchard tracks Sevchenko's GPL signal. If he's alive, there's a chance the rest of them are too.
That's a pretty big leap, Jensen.
Not really.
We've been making big leaps for a while now.
Whatever you say. You ready to get going?
Fuck yeah!
No time like the present, let's get going.
Then hop in.
Okay, back to China. And they know we're coming, but it should still be a pretty smooth flight, I think. I mean, Detroit's ripping itself apart. It's not like it could be any worse in China. Loading. The loading screens in this game are terrible. I mean, the automatic thumbnail for, like, the YouTube videos so far has pegged loading screens on almost every one as a potential thumbnail. That's how much loading screens there are. It's ridiculous, too, because the game won't let you install it on the hard drive. I've tried. The option's just plain not there. So there's no way to fix this really serious issue. It really gets in the way, I think.
Bad news, Spy Boy.
Spy Boy.
Hangshaw Traffic Control just revoked our clearance. We're being rerouted to another part of the city.
I don't like that. I suppose you can't just ignore them.
Yeah, right. Chinese government. I've got to comply.
Dun,
Bravo Echo
dun.
008, proceeding to designated coordinates.
Who's this guy? Oh no, it's a rocket launcher! Drop some flares! Drop some flares! Brace for impact. Wow, an EMP. That's weird.
Hang on, we're going in hard. Drop it, Jensen.
That was probably a lot rougher than it looked. Okay, this part is pretty infamous and difficult considering we're trying to do a no-kill run, but we're gonna try and do it anyway.
Don't be a sitting duck.
Where's the sniper? Oh shit! Oh, he's gonna fall and die. No! Oh shit. Oh wow. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, let's try again. As you can see, that was pretty cray-cray. There's a big shootout going on. Bell Tower has ambushed us after the crash landing. And they're gonna kill the fuck out of Malik unless we take out the whole squad. Which is difficult at the best of times, but we're on the hardest difficulty and we're trying to be non-lethal. So this is exceedingly difficult for a lot of reasons, most of which are obvious. But I've done it before, we'll do it again.
I'll stay and cover you. You'll be a sitting duck.
Sarah, we could just slip by and abandon her, but she would die. But if we don't take out these guys quickly, while they're shooting the fuck out of her like this, she will also die. So it's really hard to save her. But I think we can do it. I think we got a chance here. Definitely not being very stealthy, of course. Hope that didn't kill anyone. And there's a sniper behind us. Whew, one more. We can take him out before he gets her. We can. Got him.
Bird's fixed and I'm taking off. Get on with the damned mission. Thanks, bye boy.
Anytime, fly girl. So yeah, no joke, that was a very real possible opportunity for her to have died. And she would have been dead. She would have been gone from the entire rest of the game, and it would have been incredibly terrible and sad. Let's make sure I didn't kill anyone. Take that gun, because we can sell it! Man, I think we did a pretty good job of not killing anyone. Usually I at least accidentally kill at least 1 or 2 guys. Usually when that robot explodes, because if they die from the robot exploding, it counts as me having killed them. Because it is technically my fault. Damn, I think we did it. I think we saved Malik in a completely non-lethal fashion. Humble brag, but that is no easy feat. So yeah, I kinda could take this opportunity to reload and show you what would happen if we didn't save her, if we had just snuck by, because like the intention is supposed to be, if you're being a stealthy dude, you wouldn't be equipped to fight all these guys, so you'd have to sacrifice her by letting them focus their fire on her and sneak around them without them noticing you're there, and get in here without drawing fire to yourself. And while you're going up the elevator, like, one of the bell tower guys would, like, drag her out of the helicopter and, like, shoot her in the face right in front of your face. But usually that's not even what happens to me. Usually when I... Oh.
Jensen, I've been monitoring calm activity around Hengsha. Bell tower's looking for you.
Surprise, surprise.
I know. They ambushed us, Pritchard. Forced us to make an emergency landing. Malik barely got away in time.
But they're supposed to be...
The police.
Good guys.
Just give them a wide berth, Jensen. If they recognize you, they'll shoot.
How many armies do I single-handedly have to go through before they learn to leave me alone? But anyway, that helicopter she's in that they're all shooting at technically has a life bar. A computer that's completely different from all the computers we've seen so far in the game. Technically has its own life bar. So, like, if you just sit around for long enough, they're shooting at the thing, and eventually it'll just blow up on its own, and then she'll die from that. Which is usually what happens to me when I don't end up saving her. It happened the first time I played the game, I think. I don't remember. Usually I make a point to try and save her because, I mean, come on. For most people who are trying to do a pacifist run-through, though, that's usually the point they say. Fuck it, all these bitches gonna die. Because, you know, it's really hard to incapacitate, I think that was like half a dozen guys, non-lethally, especially with the non-lethal weapons you get in this game. Like, just busting out a rocket launcher or a machine gun clears the room a lot more easily. But it's super satisfying when you manage to do it. Oh god, why does that keep happening? This one's really bad, too. Apparently it's not just affecting us, either. Everyone who's augmented seems to be getting this. You okay?
You must have felt it too, right? Everyone who was augmented has been getting strange symptoms.
I can't speak to you right now. Something is
It
wrong.
might be neuropathy withdrawal, but everyone is experiencing it.
Yeah, I thought it might have something to do with that we haven't been using neuropathy the whole game, but this is just weird. Nice legs, though.
Please, sir, do you know what is happening?
Your arms could use some work. Ugh. It's just super weird. Let's get drunk. I think what we managed to accomplish there was worth a little bit of a celebration. I'll also go with gas grenades. No, let's go with these. I'll accidentally use them that way. And we'll chow down on this.
You look familiar. Are you on TV? Oh, no, it's you. Please don't hurt me. I will not tell Bell Tower where you are.
Oh, looks like they've been putting up wanted posters. Man, we're so drunk we couldn't even see the subtitles. My vision is augmented. If that left any mistake that the subtitles are inside your eyeballs. They're part of the HUD that Jensen sees the world through.
Did it hit you too? Oh, I thought I was going to die for a second.
Yeah, really creepy. I wonder what the deal with that is.
Jensen?
Yo.
It's Pritchard. Have you been watching the news?
Not really.
Been a bit busy, Francis.
Jensen, the World Health Organization is advising all augmented patients to check in with Lim. There's a problem with biochip technology.
Oh, is that what that's been?
I've been experiencing.
We've all had them. So far, I can't determine why.
You heading to a clinic?
I'm running a few more tests. But since I can't exactly run them on you, and we don't know when you'll be back, you might not want to wait. Up to you.
So yeah, the glitches have been happening because we need a new biochip, so we could go to a limb clinic and get a new one. But if you'll remember... Oh shit, bell tower dude. Let's duck into a limb clinic. Just to avoid the bell tower dude. But if you remember, when we snuck into Taoyang Medical, we read more than a few emails talking about the new biochip that they were going to put out on the market. Specifically on the lead lady of Taoyang Medical. She had an email on her computer talking about how they were going to institute a thing to make people, to force them to get this new biochip. So whatever glitches have been going on,
Mr. Jensen, right?
I get the feeling that it's not just a natural occurrence. I think it's being caused to force us to get these new biochips. Which doesn't entirely make me trust these biochips, so to speak. So I think for now we're gonna pass on this upgrade. At least until we know more about what's going on. At least while we're here we can buy some practice kits. You're very welcome. Anyway, this doctor wanted to talk to us. What's your deal?
I am not mistaken. You are Mr. Jensen, right?
That depends. Who's asking?
Me?
I am sorry, Mr. Jensen. I am being impolite. My name is Wing Hui. I am a doctor here.
Hi.
I can see that. What I really meant to ask is, how do you know who I am?
Wanted posters from Bell Tower all over the city?
Excuse me, for I am a bit nervous. Bell Tower agents
I like this guy's necklace. Did you see it?
Your description. When I heard what they were saying,
look at this necklace.
It occurred to me
That's
that
awesome.
you might be exactly the person I need.
Anyway, what do you want?
Need for what, exactly? Tread carefully, Doc, because I'm about one step away from losing my patience here.
No, please, you misunderstand.
Hey, I'm a wanted
I only wish to
man.
talk
I don't
to you
trust
about
anyone.
something.
Fuck you.
And it is not an easy subject to discuss, as it is a rather sensitive matter. Truly, Mr. Jensen, I would never force anyone to do something against their will. On that, you have my word.
Oh my god, get to the point.
So what's this all about then?
I'm afraid I won't be able to go into very much details. Not before I know you are really willing to help. But I need someone to help me to stop a very dangerous augmented soldier, and possibly his squad mates. If everything Bell Tower said of you is true, then you would seem the good fit for this job.
Really? You know what, whatever.
Fine, I'll do it. Just tell me more.
Thank you. Now please, understand that I am to give you sensitive information on multiple parties.
Whatever.
You'd be surprised by the amount of sensitive information that gets tossed my way on a daily basis. I haven't misused any of it. Yet.
Yet?
Yes.
Mr. Jensen, please. Do not make light of this matter. Bell Tower is, well, you know their role in this city. But what you do not know is that they often contract limb specialists to operate in private, on special projects.
It doesn't surprise me.
What kind of special projects?
What you Americans call black operations. Bell Tower selects some of their best soldiers and make them to be super augmented with experimental, top-secret hardware.
Like
That just sounds
me.
jaded, Doc. But none of that comes as a big surprise. Stuff like that's been going on for years.
It happened to me.
Yes. Your government and mine have both been guilty of this practice.
Every
I am
government.
sure.
Come on.
But Bell Tower is not a government.
They're worse.
They are a private corporation. A private army on sale to the highest bidder.
Is this about stopping Bell Tower then? Because as much as I might hate them right now, I'm only one man.
No. It is not all of Bell Tower I need help with. It is just one of their covert operatives, a man named Michael Zelazny. He was implanted with experimental hardware, and to an extent that is way beyond legal regulations. I am ashamed to say I have operated on him myself, and he has been used in countless secret operations for the Chinese and others.
So he's like me.
I get it, he's a badass.
Quite, Mr. Jensen, quite. Rumor has it that Mr. Zelazny and his unit have gone rogue about a month ago. 2 weeks later, a city official was assassinated. I am certain they are involved. And then, a few days ago, Mr. Zelazny contacted me. He needed urgent help with one of his squad mates' augmentations.
I take it you said you would help.
They sent me to the back store of a meat shop near Pandang Road.
Oh, I've
in the
been there.
Yutzao district. There, I performed emergency repairs on one of the agent's AUGs, a servo replacement. I believe this back store is their hideout, Mr. Jensen. You must go there and make Mr. Zelazny hear reason.
I'll do what I can.
I am sure you are up to the task. Mr. Zelazny is a soldier, not a maniac. Your unique situation will no doubt resonate with him. And if things do turn sour and he must be terminated, I think you are quite a good candidate to get it done. Or at least survive.
Dude, the combat engine in this game isn't that drastically impressive. I'm sure I'll be fine. Anyway, got some crazy Black Ops augmented guy running around being a crazy dude. So we gotta go stop his little one-man crusade. Well, one squad. Whatever. Whatever. Trying to act like it's some big deal. Ooh, trying to be all philosophical about it and talk about corrupt governments and Black Ops projects. Just say, go here and talk to this guy, and if he doesn't listen, beat him up. How hard is that? Gotta be all fucking facetious and indirect about it. Crying out loud. Fucking loading screens! Okay. I ain't anywhere, bitch. I'm everywhere and nowhere. Anyway, I wonder if Tong has anything that he could help us out with in this current situation of ours. And probably best not to bother him. Especially considering Bell Tower, I've kinda locked down the club, it seems. Okay. Probably more trouble than it's worth then. Well, let's at least head to the hotel to sell some excess shit. Not very business hours at the moment, it seems.
You want best in the city?
Anyway, here's some heavy rifle stuff. Stuff I'm never gonna use.
You make me poor. Deal with you, no fun.
Haha, because I didn't buy anything. Oh, I guess I should see what he's got. EMPs, yes. Unlocky devices, yes. That's all.
Thank you.
Okay. I think that's enough for right now. It's been about half an hour, so next time.